Well, so we deliberately decided to have Mama V anchor us with a Black Star female jersey.
Really?
So this is the female version of the Black Star jersey.
What is he saying?
It's a female version of the Black Star jersey.
You mean it's the Black Queen's jersey?
No. Black Queens usually wear the same thing. When was the last time they played a tournament? I haven't seen them wear a jersey in a. When was the last?
What is the female version of the Black Stars?
Black Stars. We have Black Star female jersey. Do we have?
Are you
jersey
asking?
For the black?
Why do they play their
Oh my God!
The same jersey they wear like.
Okay, Roland, what's your difficulty? We have a game today.
I'm beefing.
Aye, with the Black Stars.
Charlie, but you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I always do.
So you're
Hello.
You're clearly in the spirit,
but
right?
Yeah, I am. We've got a game today. You know. Yeah.
And you think we're winning?
Of course, this is Benin. If we don't win against Benin, then I don't know. Is it Cameroon?
In the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kojo and I we're just measuring our optimism because we want to make sure.
You're not
so
real
when we win
supporters.
today's match, then the next time we'll be in full.
Oh, you're not real supporters. The real supporters are those who are there, irrespective. You know, no matter what.
We support the Black Stars. I love the Black Stars. I will always support them.
But actually,
I've no business supporting any other country except them.
Actually, it's not about being afraid to commit. Being afraid to commit is kind of like, you are worried that they will disappoint you. No, I'm not worried that they will disappoint you. I think they will.
We're already Arsenal fans.
They will do as well as we pay them to do. But I don't know.
So what, you don't support them?
Oh, of course, that's my team. That's
okay, but you're not proud to rep them.
I do rep them. I'm Ghanaian. They rep me actually. But I don't know. I'm just not excited. I'm not excited.
All right.
Well, I'm excited. It's just that I'm measured.
Can we, Fred, our director, can we just open the phone lines for 2 minutes? Let's see if people are excited about the game.
Now?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, 0302211169 102.
Whether people really love the Black Stars like you do.
Like, are you excited?
Are people repping the Black Stars today?
Give it
are you Mama B or are you Roland?
So we'll put it on the screen right now while we look at the newspapers.
Yeah. 0302 21169
You think we'll do well?
Yeah. In the meantime, let's do the newspapers, guys.
All right.
Okay.
So
I'll do the finder and the daily guy.
we start off with the Statesman.
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So we start off with the Statesman. Front page of the Statesman. Eat what you rear. And $400 million meat imports to fall as president launches livestock revival. Up there we have politics without principle. The NDC and electricity tariffs. Political pranksters are back with sharp tactics. Togolese miners attempting to register as voters, we're told. Then on the back page we have the Women's World Cup in which the Black Queens are represented. England boss Phil Neville ashamed by, England boss Phil Neville ashamed by Cameroon behavior, and we know what transpired in the match.
Ashamed by Cameroon behavior. There was bad officiating. I mean, I think
have you listened to Phil?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
but you've read it, didn't you say?
Yeah, but if you listen to him, I was surprised.
People should talk about the bad officiating.
Right. Okay. Let's take a couple of calls on Passion of the Black Stars. Adam Yaira is calling us from Asante Mampo. Adam, how nice to hear from you. Good morning. So tell me, are you as excited as Mama B or are you as meh as me?
Good morning.
Good morning. Adam, we can't hear you. Can you say that again?
Hello.
Yeah, there you are. Good. So we're asking, are you as excited as Mama B or not?
I'm excited as Mama B.
Yo!
And she's looking good this morning.
Yeah, but we have to.
Oh,
we're only measured in our excitement.
we missed the last time, but it is rather unfortunate that we are not able to get some of the matches to watch.
Why?
All the TV stations that are able to come on the multi TV, they are off when the matches.
Yeah.
So you don't know what else to whether pray for them in an abstract way or you should be watching the match and pray for them.
Listen to the commentary on Joy.
We cannot get any of the matches to watch.
Yeah.
There's a lot of channels on the multi TV, yet none of the TV station is showing. Those who are supposed to show it are also off when the match starts.
Yeah, we're familiar with that. That's our little challenge. We'll get over it.
We were told to move from analog to digital. Now we want to digital and they are going back to the analog, so we can't watch them.
Well, we are sorry for that, but that's something we have to deal with. And we don't have a lot of time. We're just taking just a few calls because we have to do the newspaper. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. Inusa Abdul Salam is in Bolgatanga. Inusa, good morning. How are you doing? Hello, Inusa.
Oh, we lost
Right, we've lost Inusa.
I will just pick 2 more calls, and please be real quick for us. I mean, we have a football discussion later on this morning. This is just to
tip of the want to test your pulse.
Yeah.
It looks like your adrenaline is already
right
there.
Well, Aminu is on the line. Hello, good morning, Aminu. Is that Aminu Suleiman? Hello, Aminu.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Good morning. So tell us, are you excited about the game coming up?
Yeah, I'm very excited about this game. And I know we are going to win by 2 goals to 0.
2 goals to 0?
Yeah.
Right, who do you think is going to score?
Dede taking 1 goal. And then, what's his name?
Asamoah?
Not really. Asamoah is not having a goal today.
General Captain is not scoring today. Okay.
Captain is not scoring today.
All right. So Dede and who else do you think will score?
I think it's
what's his name? Is it Christian Achu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
you just remember that we have a Christian.
Watch your goals, they did the beba. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's wonderful. Well, clearly, at least with that little.
We'll go one more.
Yeah, let's take one more. Emmanuel Mariboa is in Tofohiman, right? Have I said that right?
Yes.
Okay, Emmanuel. So talk to me. How excited are you?
I'm excited because Ghana is playing Benin, and I'm expecting that they should score a maximum goals of 4-0.
Hey!
Wow.
This is not Mauritius.
Quite apart from that, I'm not expecting anything from Ghana. That 4 goals, solid goals.
4 goals, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you didn't place a bet on that.
Especially, I'm expecting my man, Achu, to do more. Push from the right side very well for us.
Masa, we have a sports discussion on the Black Star, so don't worry. Please make sure that you keep your dial here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And we'll take more calls, actually, when we have that discussion later on the show. We'll hear from you as well, as you tell us your expectations of the players, the coach, and of the nation.
I wanted to ask him whether he goes to meet him at the airport when he arrives in Ghana. I mean, is that my man?
Yeah, that's his guy, man. That's his man.
Well, that's great.
He probably has a poster on his wall, you know.
Yeah. Well, we have to apologize that we're not showing the matches here on Joy News, but of course you can catch the commentary on Joy 99.7 FM.
And by the way,
let's do the newspapers.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying this just because it's true. That's the best radio commentary in Ghana.
Yeah.
No
doubt.
Junior,
Gary.
forget it.
Yeah.
Those guys are.
There's also Hans.
Yeah.
Yes.
As well as Redwan.
Yeah.
Also doing the commentary.
And
so
Benedict is in. Is it Ismaila?
Yes, Ismailia.
Ismailia. Ah, okay.
Ismailia,
In Egypt.
Ismaila.
Okay, let's do the newspapers now.
Ismailia.
You've done the Statesman.
Yeah,
I'll do
done
the
with the
Daily
Statesman.
Graphic. So here we go with what's on the front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper. President launches raring for food jobs on pilot in 5 northern regions. But linked to that is this gory accident yesterday. MDCEs, 4 of them, who were carpooling really from Tamale to Wa to be part of this launch, were involved in an accident and they're in critical condition. We're told they're receiving treatments. The owner of one of the vehicles involved in the accident is assisting the police because he's supposed to be a suspect. Also on the front page, Ghana Water Company Limited customers to pay 18.1% more. GES SIC Life Group life insurance policy launched. Asantehene to be honored with Pillar of Peace. Center spread, improve air connectivity, minimize fares in Africa. VIP tax stakeholders in aviation. Global experts brainstorm on sustainable development in Accra. On the back page of the paper, Jan on the cusp of AFCON milestone. Okay. Apia says Stars will deliver against Benin. We know we've gone to semi-finals, we've gone to finals, but so the only thing we are expecting really is a trophy.
And against Benin, we've had 7 wins.
5 draws, 2 losses.
Yeah.
Oh, so a loss is a possibility.
But we haven't had that in a while, so.
Okay. Well.
So we have a very good record against them.
All right. We'll see how that goes later on at 8 p.m. today. That's it for the Daily Graphic, by the way. Kojo.
Hey, yo. All right, I'll do the Ghanaian Times. And on the front page, banner headline this morning is Boost for Livestock Production as President launches rearing for food and jobs. And a picture of the President shaking hands with Laura Na, who happens to be the father of Anthony Carbo. Story on page 16, you see that there. Also, 4 DCEs in road crash, 3 in critical condition. This is a story that we've all been...
So I'm assuming that one of them was driving? Is that it?
I'm sure it could be a driver.
I think the 4 of them in one car. I don't know if one of them was driving. It's very possible. There might have been a driver too. We need to get that detail. But the vehicle looks terrible, mangled, beyond repair. June 3rd, disaster victims receive support. And there's a story about that on page 18. Some $200,000 shared amongst dozens of survivors and family members of victims, those who lost their lives. Water tariff goes up by 8.01%. That's also on the front page. PURC busy with some tariffs in this past peak.
We're getting all the backlash from the minority because they say all the justifications they give have always been there, even when tariffs went down. Yeah,
the last time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what is new?
So the minority is criticizing the PURC for this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But I've also noticed that the majority is if you will, defending the PURC. But I don't know whether they're just defending it. They seem to be justifying the increase as if it was the government, the executive.
Well, is a state outfit.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I think the law that sets up the PURC goes to pains to make it clear that
it's acting independently.
To the extent that the head and the board really appointed by the president, particularly the head. I mean, it comes back to the same.
I'm with you. I understand how it works in reality, but there ought to be a little bit of shame. They shouldn't actually come out and say, yes, we are the ones who control the tariffs, even though the law says we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay?
So you see.
So in essence, I mean, if you do that, what you're doing, you're opening yourself up
indirectly.
you're opening yourself up to a question from me if I'm interviewing you.
I get it. So the point is that minorities criticizing PRC instead of majority leaving it for PRC to come and do the defending, then it becomes NDC, NPP matter.
You have communicators, presidential staffers defending PURC. You know, you have to ask yourself. So if I'm interviewing the head of PURC today and I'm asking him, look, it appears that the government is explaining what you've done. Is the government controlling you? How does he then go ahead and answer?
Oh, I am the head.
But you know,
government is not controlling us, but it just means that they understand what we do better.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, when you interact with the PRC, they tell you.
So government understands what they do better. That's why government is defending it.
Yes.
Right. So the presidential staffers and the people at do they have like a briefing for them?
They understand the increment. They understand why it has to be increased.
No, but
they understand the justification.
But it's also because tariffs and the way they tend to influence the livelihoods of people always becomes a political issue when it's adjusted either upwards or downwards.
You were in Newtown.
Yeah.
The hub of printing. And I had some of what the business is already slow.
It's very slow because of the influx of the Chinese printers who do digital printing, and then also our publishers and generally those who tend to have the government contract taking those bulks to India and China to go and print because it's cheaper if you look at the economies of scale. You know,
the thing is, water has also gone up, except that Ghana Water also relies on electricity for their work, so it's going to also affect them.
Was that not factored in the recent increase?
They said they wanted 15. Ghana Water wanted 15. They only got 8.
There's been an argument that the minority has been mooting. Indeed, if you look at the prospectus for the first bond that was raised by the Ministry of Finance or government, in the prospectus to the investors, it was stated that our debt was close to 2.4 billion. And then the president goes to Canada and states that it's in excess of 5 billion. And so that has aroused this whole debate about the debt profile and how it influences the tariffs based on how power is also produced.
All right. Okay. Well, on the back page of the Ghanaian Times, stars target Benin scalp in tricky Group F encounter. A couple of things there. First of all, I don't know if it's tricky. I think many people expect that Benin should be a walk in the park for the Black Stars. But anyway,
really?
They call it a tricky Group F encounter. But
yeah, but you said the record that we have is...
Do you know the name of the Benin national team?
What are they called?
The Squirrels of
Oh, they
Benin.
are?
Yeah, I remember that.
Ah.
Benin and Mokua. All right. Also on the back page of the Ghanaian Times, Kujia wins day for Cote d'Ivoire. There you go.
Let's do the Finder newspaper. Front page of the Finder. EC blows millions without approvals. No supporting documents according to the Auditor General. And this is from work that the Auditor General did between 2014. This is audits in 2018, but the infractions which mainly took place between 2014 and 2016 involves expenses related to the 2016 general elections. And there's a good breakdown in the story. 371 million Ghana cedis transferred without authorization of the chairperson. Also, 100 million Ghana cedis budgets overrun capital expenditure. $6.8 million unjustified excess expenditure on 100 district offices. Again, 4.1 million Ghana cedis spent on new head office that has not been occupied. 10.4 billion Ghana cedis tax was not paid to GRA. Contracts awarded in foreign currency. Contrary to government directives, the Commission awarded various contracts totaling $60.3 million in foreign currency during the period under review without clearance from the Ministry of Finance. And then 248,101.67 Ghana cedis VATs / NHIL paid without invoices. 390 vehicles not insured. And then 82 unserviceable vehicles not disposed.
How many vehicles not insured?
390.
This table that Mr. Domilovo is shaking, does he know how many state vehicles?
I think almost all of them.
Oh, he's got to shake them
You
anyway.
can find me one state vehicle that is insured.
Especially even the one that got a recent accident. We should go and find out whether
Wait.
because that belongs to the government of Ghana.
So,
Does it?
Mr.
It's not a private vehicle?
No,
Mr.
it's one of
Domilovo
the
is at
new
the
ones.
Auditor General, correct? I bet we'll find vehicles belonging to the Auditor General not insured.
That would be
That's surprising.
Yeah, that would
Would
be
it?
irony on irony, wouldn't it?
No, but the truth is that from what Kojo Yankson is indicating, I've even gone, I think all of us, to do the painstaking investigation to find out whether the state insured this vehicle. It doesn't. And so when you are driving in one of those...
They do insure some, but I think I won't be wrong in saying most not insured.
You see, that is one of the worst.
If like ask the insurance company, they'll tell you the state. Because you have to go through a laborious process of getting your money.
But you know that is extra cost to us.
It's a bureaucracy.
So for instance,
It's a
this
bureaucracy.
vehicle that is mangled, this is, you described it as not
repair.
repairable. Okay. If it was insured, you could get the vehicle back.
Absolutely.
But now it is gone, just like that. And most of the people who drive in the state vehicles, yes, they are not insured. So if you're involved in an accident like this, we just write it off and then we buy another one.
So let me explain what the government is really doing to us when they don't insure their vehicles. So yes, like Mamavi said, if there's damage to it, that is extra cost to us, the taxpayer. If they injure you, that is extra cost to you because they are not insured.
And you're maimed.
Yeah, they are not insured. Okay, so that's the reason why you see police officers get injured in police vehicles and so forth, and then they're sitting around there. Their
But there's no
careers
remedy
become
for you.
useless because there is yes.
No, you get no damages
Okay,
anywhere.
or if they run into your car, forget it.
You have to
Alright.
call your insurance
Exactly. So
company.
in every single way, we the taxpayers are the ones that lose out if anything goes wrong because the state does not insure its vehicles. They do. I don't think they insure their property either. Their offices,
buildings?
contents. Well, I would be shocked if they do.
I know for sure the cars
But
they don't.
you see
Mostly.
that attitude that we have, and by the way, it's not just the state. Ghanaians have the same attitude that insurance is sort of a luxury. It's something you pay if you can afford to. The truth is you can't afford not to be insured. Because you never know when something will go wrong. And when it goes wrong, you don't want to go and look for new money to replace something that if you had insured,
It's
you
true.
would simply get back. You know,
It's true.
so, well, I mean, this is a conversation for another day, but there you go. How
Yeah.
many vehicles not insured?
390.
So the
One short of
custodian
400.
continues with that stories. It has on the front
Oh,
page.
Roland,
That's
can I just do this
which
one?
you had?
It's still on the front page, yeah?
Yeah, you were analyzing the
No,
public.
just one
domain
more
level.
new headline. 18 million subscribers experience bad service due to 2,000 fiber cuts. And I have experienced bad service as
For which
well.
networks? All the networks?
Data compiled, two of them, by the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications shows that over 18 million subscribers experienced poor service quality within the first quarter of this year due to incidents of fiber cuts and thefts at base stations of telecommunication companies. And according to the Mobile Industry Association, over 2,000 incidents of fiber cuts were recorded. Okay, as a repetition, in addition, 600 incidents of thefts of cables, fuel and batteries took place at base stations, as well as destruction of the infrastructure of telecommunication companies. So Kenneth Ashigbe, the CEO of the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, explaining that the unfortunate happenings were affecting quality of service, general social and economic activity, security and customer experience across the country.
I have a question about stealing fiber cables and all of these things. Who do they sell them to? Who else will use the cables used to set up fiber, infrastructure? Who would use that? Would it not be? I mean, is there any other business apart from telcos?
I want to believe so.
Use it.
I think so. We have to find out.
What's it then?
I have to find out. But it's just our general attitudes, eh?
They sell it.
Terrible. You
They
have
sell,
to,
they sell the
you have to
wire.
bolt everything down in this country.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be stolen, and it's
Yeah,
a big cost.
because they can't have security people stationed at all these the places where they've got their equipment, right? Roland, you have some newspapers.
Custodian carries on with the story. 195 million Ghana's CDEC procurement scandal. CJ's committee indicts Charlotte to say another story is on the front page of the Custodian. All right.
You've done the dispatch?
Okay,
I've got the
Dispatch.
Daily Guide.
Okay.
Dispatch also there. We'll show you the front page of the Dispatch. Talks about the 40th anniversary of the execution of 10 senior military men, and group petition strike over JDM's gift of 20 vehicles to NDC. It's quite amusing when I read, but Saka Sali, it's the head of that pressure group that has petitioned strike. Okay.
All right then. So Daily Guide has these 3 DCEs in gory car crash. We talked about this. DCEs for Bimbala Mio and Zabzugu involved there. President launches rearing for food and jobs. Chinese banks court African governments, and this is opportunity and threat all rolled in one. Let's see if we can glean the opportunity.
Shenhua Bank of China.
Secretary also chiefs want minister out. Regional minister apparently is what they're talking about.
The chiefs want him out.
Yes. When are we going to realize?
It's been
that?
brewing now. I
What
think this is a month
basis?
now.
Yeah.
What does
We
the
should-
regional
we
minister even do?
With the chiefs.
Like
Or what?
Yeah. What is it that the chiefs can't do because of the presence of the regional minister? How does his presence affect them?
They've got to work together somehow.
Where? On what? Which project?
Oh,
I am
mean,
still on
the chiefs are the owners of the land traditionally, isn't it?
He's laughing because he knows where I'm going with this.
I don't know where you're going,
Mama,
but whatever it is, they have to work together.
You said you were going to speak to your friend who's the newly appointed, well, recently appointed minister for
the Western region.
Yes, what he does.
Oh, yes,
Remember?
yes, yeah. I do remember. Yes,
Great guy,
I will. I'll call him right after the headlines. I'm going to call him. Yeah. You guys will sponsor me to Takrady?
No.
Oh.
Stars Battle.
It's easy. There's a trainer. Is that not a train? Oh, the train hasn't gotten there. We'll give you a flight. I think Kojo has got lots of people around. Baby Jet Airlines. Have they started operating?
Let's do the back page of the paper.
All right. A Stars Battle, Benin today. Ghana mini golf makes history in Sweden. This is all on the back page, by the way. Interesting story about the Ghana mini golf thing. Ghana football can be great again. That's Dr. Amwa, I believe. No, actually, it's written by Kofi also, I believe, but it's got a picture of Dr. Kofi Amwa, who is, of course,
have you done the center spread?
Normalization. Lampard takes over Chelsea. Is also
as manager? Substantive manager?
It's been speculated.
Oh, okay.
Lampard is
we're hoping that
to seal a sensational.
it's going to take us to the dark ages of the English Premiership.
No.
We'll sack him in January.
No.
Center spread.
Lampard.
Center spread. DKB bets 4,000 Ghana cedis with Dafa bet on Black Stars win.
Hey!
Win of what? Tournament? Let's see. Winning the ongoing AFCON. Yes.
Yeah?
4,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah.
He did that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on sponsorship.
Over 4,000 here.
He had a great
You mean he uses money to bet, or it's on sponsorship?
But it's 4,000. It's not. I thought it was 400,000.
No, 4,000.
4,000 there.
Send the okra. Anopekra. What do you know?
I'm even looking for sponsorship to go to Takrady.
Right. Okay. Happy Man marks milestone with School for the Blind. Okay. Also, makeup does not deform, according to Linda Vijro, who is the
I have no idea.
CEO of BlackBerry Makeup.
Ah, okay. You know.
Yes,
I have
of course.
no idea.
You mean the phone company? They do makeup.
BlackBerry Makeup is a makeup company. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Roland, you should know this. You fund quite a bit of makeup. Chinese banks engage African governments. That's also on the center spread. And new minimum capital for insurance companies. Finally, Blue Ocean wins Best Safety Award.
All right, let's wrap up with your weather. I mean, it's yes. Did you rain in your area yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it
Quite
rain?
weird.
Yeah.
Because I was from easily gone, and all of a sudden, halfway into the motorway, just
I had to park
with
heavy winds. Okay,
I was stuck in my office. I was doing some work, and I was ready to go before I knew it.
Yeah.
Thundering.
Yeah.
All right, so the weather update for today. This is valid from 7 a.m. today. Cloudiness will persist over most places in the country throughout the day, with rains this morning over a few places towards the western half of the country. Sunny breaks expected in the afternoon, mostly over the northern sector. Thunderstorms or rains are expected later in the day over a few places in the middle and coastal sectors. So go through, find your city, and then learn how it will be like. Aflao, Accra, Kaswa, cloudy with some sunny breaks. If you're in Takrady, well, there's a big possibility of rain, so it will be cloudy with some sunny breaks as well. So go through it, find your city.
Like
in Kumasi.
We're going to Kumasi today. Could you and us?
60%. There's a 60% chance. If it's cloudy, it's a possibility of rains, right? And then with sunny breaks, I think it's almost the same everywhere.
You know, sometimes when a disaster happens, it's good. And
hey, Roland!
yeah, because now you've become so used to how the weather is, and you can even predict if it's a 60%.
Okay, that's your weather. We've got sports coming up.
The Black Stars are winning against Benin today.